Okay, I've set a timer for 30 minutes to see if this can be done in 30 minutes. Hello, welcome to the channel. So I'm making a little book, a little sort of a 6-piece project out of this one 12 by 12-ish paper. It's a double-sided scrapbook paper, and I think I'll let this side be the front. So I got this tutorial from Natasha from Treasure Books, and the first thing we're gonna do is measure 5.5 inches down, and we're gonna cut there. You're gonna make 3 cuts for this paper. The smaller piece, we're going to measure 8.5 inches across, and then we're gonna cut there. No! I was trying to have the blade on it so it'll cut straight, but then I can't do anything straight. My God, this is frustrating. So this little book is gonna be a little less than whatever it's supposed to be. Oh my God, that's so annoying. Okay, this is annoying. Okay, so this book is gonna just be slightly shorter than the rest of them. Oh my goodness. Anyways, so then you fold this in half. That's the first little piece done. This is gonna be the second piece. Fold that in half. Now for this piece, we're gonna measure 9.5 inches and make a cut there. Much better. That one went so much better. Now this one gets folded. With this folded, we're going to make some cuts here. It's supposed to be 3.5, but I don't think I went down that far on my other ones. This one I will do the 3.5. So whoever gets this one, you know what? No, I'm gonna do the 3 inches. We did 3 inches for the other ones, so we're gonna do 3 inches down to that point, and I'm leaving a little bit. How much is that? Maybe about a centimeter. Yeah, about a centimeter off from the side. Now this one will do 2 inches. You know, another thing I should have done is find the middle. I did not do this with the middle in mind. That's not too bad though. Maybe a 1/2 centimeter. So we're gonna cut on these lines that we've made. From our 12 by 12 piece of scrapbook paper, we have these cuts done. That was our 12 by 12. And now we're gonna make 6 different items for it. So this first one is gonna be a book, the regular size book, or 5.5 inch size book. It's gonna be a mini booklet. This will be an ephemeral holder. This is going to be a holder for a bookmark, and then this itself will be another kind of a bookmark. And the way I designed these ones was to flip it around, so then the inside piece is having its moment, because it's not showing for any of the other pieces. Like, you'll see it a little bit when you just look at the ephemeral holder when it's empty and on the inside of the other pages, which I kind of like this to be the front of this book, so I might do that. Maybe this one for the front of that one. But yeah, so we're gonna make all these things together. Let me just put a little paper clip on this one just to hold it in place for me. So we're gonna start with the book. The way that I've organized the pages is like this. We'll have an envelope, and we're just gonna fold that in half. And this can be a tuck spot. Once everything is together, this can be a tuck spot for whatever. I'm leaving it open to whoever gets the journals, that if they want to, they can glue this part down and then make a slit on the top here, and then it'll be a pocket this way or a pocket this way. So as of right now, it's just gonna be a tuck spot with that there. That's our first page. We have some cardstock, and then we have regular paper. The ones that I've already made, I've used up all of my tea dyed papers. No, it's not gonna be as grungy as the other ones I've made. And then I have a sheet, which I probably should have cut these down before, but this is a paper that I made myself, and I have bits of flowers in there, and this one needs to be cut down to size, but I'm just going to fold it in half for now. I have a page out of a book, and then on the other side of that paper, and then I have another sheet of paper. This one I want specifically for the image. We can just go right to the top. We'll just rip that. And then we have the other sheet of paper. Actually, this is 2 sheets of paper. And then I have a regular sheet of paper. Okay. So we got a nice ripped edge. And this is going to be our colorful paper. And this paper, oh my goodness, it is so soft. It is so soft. And then this last one is going to be a fold-up pocket. My intention initially was to go ahead and do my sewing and sew it all around so that the pocket is enclosed. But from one of the YouTubers that I watched, she said she recommends giving the person the option to do whatever they want with it. So I'm leaving this empty. So in case you do get whenever you get the journals, if you do want to sew it or if you want to glue it down, you are welcome to do that. But I'm leaving that open for that person. So basically, that's my journal right there. And I like that the edges are popping out. I love that look. So yeah, still a little bit grungy. Okay, so we'll do the 3-hole pamphlet stitch. And for that, I have my twine already ready to go. This is Baker's twine, and I just have it on a spool, which I don't know if you can see, but it's Baker's twine, and I just put a piece of, what is this? This is from Swiffer box, and I just put a hole in it so that whenever I need it, I can just pull from it, and I don't have to worry about it unraveling and losing it somewhere. So 3-hole pamphlet stitch, go for it. So we're gonna go in the middle, all through all of them. There we go. And we're gonna go in through the top. I just want to make sure that I'm getting the envelope in there as well. Otherwise, it's gonna be flippy floppy. And we don't want that. We're a little bit off from the center, but that's okay. And now we go down to the last bottom, to the bottom section, and I just want to make sure that I'm getting a piece of my fold here in there, and still keeping in mind where the end of the envelope is going to be. I could pre-poke the holes, but I find that the book itself, it moves around very much even with the pre-poked holes, so I just don't even worry about it. Okay, so now I just want to make sure everything is nice and tight and that I'm not wasting any extras of the thread, and we'll just go right back into the middle hole. So there we go. I just need to get this tight, so I'm gonna just hold on to this piece here. I'm gonna pull, okay, get this nice and tight, tighten it on the bottom. There we go. With everything together, I'm just gonna cut off the excess over here. Okay, there we go. I put the pages together, and I have 15 of the regular page, and then I have the cardstock page in the middle, and I made a little fold as well. That way, if you have any little stickers or anything, you can put them in there. And I'm gonna do a 2-hole stitch for this one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stitch it together, and then I'm going to cut, because then with stitching it, it might hold things in a little bit better. And this time, instead of starting on the inside, we're gonna start from the outside in. Snip those off. And I'm going to shorten the sides of these. So okay, my timer is going off. So it takes me 30 minutes to do these two. Okay. And then what I've done is just use these to tie it, and then that's our little closure. So for the bookmark sleeve, I'm going to use a piece of cardstock, and I'm just gonna go a little bit taller than what it actually is. I mean a little bit wider, I should say, than what it actually is. Maybe like that. Okay. This is not ideal. This reminds me of that Kylie Jenner thing where she's trying to cut something. And it's like, no, honey, that's not how you do it. Okay. There we go. I think that works. I can't do anything right today. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just apply a little bit of glue around the perimeter, and we're gonna glue it down, and then I'll cut the top. So, okay, beautiful. All right, that's our bookmark holder. And then this is our ephemera holder, and I'm just going to sew all the way around. And then for this one, I'm gonna sew along the edge here. So these three will require sewing. And then for the actual bookmark, the one that's gonna go in here, all I used is some cardboard, some cardstock paper from a cereal box, and it's just going to fit in right in here. It'll fit just like that. I went ahead and I prepped a piece already, and it's going to be this one, and all I did was to put a bit of the paper from this, like a similar sheet of paper, on here, so there's a little bit of cohesion. All right, so because I'm gonna do all the sewing in one take, let me finish everything that I need to do before the sewing gets. For the bookmark, I am going to put some stamping on there. I'm just gonna, for a couple of them on the website, I forgot that they were stickers, so I did not take the sticker off. So it's just like it's lifted up, so I apologize. But they are very cute, and they're very, very good all the same, because I sewed everything down. Okay. Isn't that so cute? Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it so much. This is probably one of the most favorite things that I've done in the whole project. I love it. Let's go. Very nice. Very, very nice. Oh dear. Did you see what happened? Because I didn't. I made a lot of holes, but the thread wasn't even connected. Oh, dear me. This is the hardest one because I need to make sure that I'm not getting too close to the edge, but I need to also be on the edge. So this one's the hardest one. Okay, let's do it. What's your deal, bro? You're being weird. Oh no, something's stuck on the bottom. Oh no. Oh my freaking god. I can't sell this. I cannot sell this to anybody. Literally nobody. What? Do you see this? I don't even know how to manage this. This has never happened. And I don't know what to do to fix it. Holy. It's a literal nightmare. Oh my god. Okay, now there's 2 threads that are coming. How is this even possible? There's 2 specific threads coming and unweaving the bobbin. How? How did I manage up that bad? You know what? I'm pretty sure this thread is wasted now, so let's just make a new bobbin. Listen, you little shit. I can't with this stupid thing. You came undone. Ready? And now it's done. Oh yeah, that's terrible. That's just oh my god. That's so disappointing. Oh my god. Look at this client. Oh. It's okay. It's alright. It's okay. Maybe this one will just be the demo and I will not sell it. Oh my gosh. That's so sad. Honestly, it's so sad. Okay. Moving on. I think I'm just too afraid of it at the very end. And I keep letting it go. And then it keeps going off to the side. Because look how nice this was. Maybe not. Maybe not. Because why is it halfway off the side? Ugh. This cannot be sold. Really? This will live in my crafts. In my box of crafts. And this will not be sold. I cannot, in good faith, put this out into the world. Okay, the sewing is complete. Oh, there it is. I thought I lost my scissors. I just didn't put it back where it's supposed to be. Even my little snake is a little disappointed for me. I'm sorry, little buddy. I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. Can you stay up? Can you stay up? There you go. There you go, my little snacky boy. So, ephemera holder complete. Do not like that. This, I don't mind it much, but that, not a fan. Not a fan. This, what the hell is that? I don't know. This is gonna be another kind of a bookmark, and it'll go over the page like that, or like this. Bookmark holder. I'm just trying so hard not to have a breakdown. Okay, we're gonna cut off the edges of these. Okay, let's see if this fits, and it looks like it will, thank God. One thing has finally worked out in my favor. Yay! So, bookmark done, big book done, little book done. This is basically done as well. And I'm just gonna put it right here on that first page. There. Okay, so now for the ephemera holder, let me fill it with some ephemera. These are things that I have used in my journaling, so I'm hoping that it'll be useful to you in your journaling. And we'll start from the bottom and work our way up. So I have two book pages that I've tea dyed. I have this full book page that you can use for whatever you like. I have this cardstock page that came from something. Okay, this is a doily, a paper doily. They are very pretty in the crafts, and if you're doing tea dyeing, they make really good, what am I trying to say, like patterns for the dyeing process. And then I have a bit of stickers. Then I have a butterfly. It's a little shimmery, and I liked it because the blue matched this blue. I have a floral pattern. This one is not a sticker, but you can glue it down wherever. And then this is just a piece of writing space, very cute. You can write on the front here or on the back here. And then a cute bookish little sticker. So then there's a little bit of everything peeking out. 1 piece ephemera holder, 2 and 3 the book and the bookmark, 4 and 5 the bookmark and the holder, and then 6 tiny little book. All of these together make this little pack, this cohesive pack, and they are going to be for sale on my Etsy. Last thing that I added on, which it was just a last minute thing because I didn't know what to do to tie it all together. So I literally thought of just using yarn to tie it all together. And because I didn't really have any specific yarn that matches each color individually. I do have a color changing yarn that I gave a couple yards off. So I just have this like color changing yarn. This little bit goes from yellow to orange. I wasn't sure. There's a very small bit of green from the first part of it. This is yarn that you can use for your junk journaling to make like another little knitting or crochet project. I used yarn in a previous project. I don't think I showed it on here, but I used the yarn for the hair for the lady that I made out of paper. Very cute. So there we go. And let me show you the other ones that I made that will be listed on my Etsy store that I'm gonna link in the description below. It's also part of the links on my YouTube channel. So feel free to go and support me in my artistic and financial endeavors. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. So I've made these beautiful journal and ephemera holders. I made this one in the video. I have some yarn that is for you whenever you're making your any future projects. They come with a little book. There we go. So check out the video and check out my Etsy store, and you can have one of these beautiful things. Okay, that's it. I don't know what else to say. Bye. Da da da. Da na 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 na. They're so cute. I'm so happy. Come on. Oh no. Did I click record? Oh my god. Oh, thank God. Oh my god. The terror. The terror. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? 15 minutes in and I didn't click record. Oh my gosh.